For video 4, we're going to start off with a drawing here with a fraction bar, and we're going to split that into 4 equal pieces, and we are going to shade in 3 of those equal pieces. And what fraction do we have? Hopefully you know that this is 3/4. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'd like you to do, and what I want you to do, is I want you to recreate this drawing, and I want you to come up with equivalent fractions for 3/4, and one of them being in the language of twelfths, and one of them being in the language of sixteenths. So you're going to recreate the drawing, and I can actually show you this because you're going to recreate the drawing and recreate the drawing, and you're going to determine what is our multiplier, what is the equivalent fraction, and what is this going to look like. And let's just, when you are done with that problem, what I would like you to do is I'd like you to find the multiplier or the divisor for these five or six problems. Let's see how many we have. We have 1/2 equal to 9/18. We have 3/5 equal to 21/35. We have 80/100 is 8/10. We have 15/60, 3/4, 2/6, 10/30, and finally 36/54 is equal to 1. I'm sorry. 36/64 is, I get distracted. 36/54 is equal to 2/3. So what you want to do is complete these up here, and then figure out multiplier or divisor, and which one is it. Pause the videos and get to work. Hopefully 5th graders, and when I say hopefully, I'm saying you better have gone through and taken care of these problems. So let's look and see what my solutions are. First, we have the 3/4 that we're going to be changing into 12ths. So I'm going to start with this problem first, and if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to make them into 12, I have to change each one of these into 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now if I count, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now that I've done that, how many of them are colored in? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my numerator is 9. What's my multiplier? Or what did I multiply 4 to get 12 by and 3 to get 9? My multiplier is 3. And if I look at it, 3/4 times 3, or times 1, just writing it, I'm going to get 9/12. Okay, second problem here. Blank 16s. Okay, so what I have to do is, how do I get to 16? Well, 4, if I square it, 4 times 4, I'm going to get 16. So each one of these is going to split into 4 chunks. That's 2, 3, 4 chunks, 2, 3, 4 chunks, 2, 3, 4 chunks, 2, 3, 4 chunks. Now if I did it right, I should have 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now how many of those are colored in? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So my answer is 12. So now my question is, what is my multiplier? What did I do to 4 to get to, let's switch colors, 4 to get to 16? What did I do to 3 to get to 12? Well, what I did is I broke them into 4 chunks, so my multiplier should be 4. And if I look at 3 over 4, times it by 4 and 4, 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16. So that's the first part of that. Now, second part is it a multiplier or divisor, and then what is it? Well, 1 to 9, 2 to 18, numbers are increasing, so it's a multiplier. Now, what did I multiply 1 to get to 9 and 2 to get to 18? Well, my multiplier is equal to 9. 3 goes to 21, 5 goes to 35. So my numbers are increasing, but what multiplier are they increasing by? Well, 3 times 7 is 21, 5 times 7 is 35. I've gone from 80 down to 8, 100 down to 10. So what is is it a multiplier or divisor? Well, if the number is getting smaller, it's a divisor. And what do I get? How do I get from 80 to 8? Well, I take 80, and my divisor is going to be 10. 80 divided by 10. 100 divided by 10. Now, I could almost reduce this even more, but I didn't in this case. Okay, problem number 4. I go from 15 down to 3, 60 down to 4. So what is my divisor? How do I go from 1 all the way down? Oh my goodness, this is wrong. This should not be 3, this should be 1. I apologize there. Okay, well, how do we get from 15 to 1? 15 divided by 15 is 1. 60 divided by 15 is 4. So my divisor is equal to 15. I apologize about this problem, boys and girls. I apologize. Okay, now let's look at our next one. Okay, how do we get from 2 to 10, 6 to 30? Well, our numbers are increased, so it's a multiplier. And what do we multiply? Well, 2 times 5 is 10. Is 6 times 5 30? Yes, it is. So my multiplier is equal to 5. And finally, the last problem, 36 down to 2, 54 down to 3. Multiplier or divisor? Well, hopefully you know that it's a divisor because our number got smaller. And what did we divide by? Well, 36 divided by 18 is 2, and 54 divided by 18 is 3, so my divisor is 18. All right, boys and girls, that's it. I hope I remember to tell you about problem number 4 in this, and hopefully you can fix it before you make you stump yourself, because that's a problem that's not going to work out for you. All right, so this video was a little long. I apologize, but the other ones are a little bit shorter, so we should be okay. Hopefully this makes sense. If not, please talk to Mr. Winkleman. Hopefully you will be able to answer the question: what is a multiplier? What is a divisor? And how do they affect fractions? All right.